What's going on, everyone? JR to start here. For as long as I can remember, rap lyrics has been used to incriminate artists for decades on decades on decades. And now, it seems like there might be a change regarding this issue. The New York State Senate passes a rap music on trial bill, which basically limits the use of song lyrics as evidence in the court. Now, the complex article reads, New York State Senate passed a bill that will limit how song lyrics can be used as evidence in the court. Senate Bill S7527, known as the Rap Music on Trial, will not ban song lyrics from being used as evidence altogether, but according to the outlet, the lyrics will now have to be proved to be literal rather than figurative or fictional. Supported artists like Jay-Z, Meek Mill, Killer Mike, Fat Joe, and more, the bill will be the first of its kind in the nation. In my opinion, I feel like this is a really good move because a lot of times prosecutors don't really know that much about the history of rap or as well as the backgrounds that multiple of these artists come from. So they just rely on a vulgar image in a music video or people's online persona to incarcerate them, saying that, oh, like they're a bad person, they're at danger. They don't really know much about the person. They just see what they see online and try to run with it. And in my opinion, it's basically prosecutors being kind of lazy because instead of incriminating them based on real evidence, they just use them and their rap lyrics over a beat. And it's like, I just feel like they need to do a better job in that. Jay-Z, Meek Mill, Fat Joe, all the advocates for this are doing like a good thing for the people in the community, because how could you say that everyone has a freedom of speech and then when I talk about stuff, you incriminate me and say that I've done this crime? Like, if you can find the evidence saying I've done it, cool, but me talking about it over a song shouldn't be enough because there just has to be more evidence that goes on to this. Now, it said, in January, Hope's lawyer Alex Spiro sent a letter to state lawmakers urging the bill to be passed. This is an issue that's important to Jay-Z and all the other artists that have come together to try to bring this change. Spiro said, this is a long time coming. Mr. Carter's from New York, and if he can lend his name and his weight, that's what he wants to do. This sentiment is shared by many other artists who have suffered from having their rap lyrics weaponized against them. For example, Mac Phillips, a no-limit rapper who was convicted of manslaughter in 2001 after prosecutors heavily cited his lyrics, shared a statement Tuesday giving his thoughts about the bill being passed. Criminal cases should be tried on factual evidence, not the creative expression of an artist. But unfortunately, hip-hop has been held to a very different standard in the criminal justice system within the last 3 decades, Phillips said. Now, this is very true. Like I said before, I feel like when it comes to hip-hop, the people who are in the prosecutors, probably not of color, probably not of that background, they don't really understand the culture. So they see people who are glorified this image or might have a graphic image or a tough upbringing. They just see what they see on the internet and try to plaster them as this horrible person when that's not even the case. They're just speaking about experiences and stuff that they've seen around them, but you're going to try and throw them in jail because they have a different upbringing than you. Doesn't make any sense. So it said, the passage of the New York bill gives me hope that situations like this and I face will be prevented from happening to other artists in the future. Before the bill can be enacted in law, it must pass the state assembly. The passing of bill S7525 comes among the RICO case of Young Thug, Gunna, and several other members of YSL, in which prosecutors heavily relied on the lyrics of their indictment. Now, please be remembered that this is a state thing. So with this bill passing that basically bans rap lyrics being used, this is in New York. Unfortunately, this cannot help YSL and Young Thug and Gunna and ATL because Georgia is a different state and this doesn't apply to them. This was a state bill, not a national bill. Now, I wonder how this is going to move towards K-Flop because I don't think they have any lyrics against him, but everyone always says like, oh, I'm a fashion, I better stuff. It's just little lyrics that people be trolling by, but I don't really think that the prosecution has that much evidence because I'm pretty sure he has a good lawyer on him, and I don't think he, did all this stuff that they were claiming. Like I said, you can't really see his face. They're just saying that he was there. They got into altercation, and the man got killed. But I'm just waiting to see how this can play out. I feel like this is really good because New York is where it gets active, of course, and obviously you want to keep people safe, but at the same time, you want to keep people who are not out here hurting others safe from just speaking their mind and expressing what they see, what they feel, because that's the whole point of music, seeing and feeling good. But yeah, man, with that being said, let me know what you guys feel about this. If you like the content, like the video, comment what you guys want to see next, man. DSG, the Star Gang. Love y'all, man.